Alright, we're live. The viewers can see us now. An hour and a half late.
Partially due to Kiari.
You don't have to mention that, but
Well, good news. We're here. We have no fear. And we shall not shed a tear. I couldn't hear what she yelled because she's muted. And we have most of the group here this time. That's awesome.
we're just missing Seth.
Appreciate if you just don't write me any poems.
I rhyme at you all the time, baby.
I know. And the response is still the same.
Alright, so when last we left the group, Mana and Simon were fighting for their lives. Very close to Simon had been taken out at least once or twice, in single blows from the Cardinal, and Mana has nearly died on 3 separate occasions. But sadly, Ikal has paid the price. But before we get there, let us go back to the city of Arun. Going into the future, if you will, to our group that are now currently in an underground room. The room having been rocked by a sizable explosion of sorts that killed all the rabbits. You guys, you do watch as a large blood crystal does appear in your palm, Adarpi.
Ooh. I'll store it away.
I thought she was one of the ones that didn't get the mark, though.
Well, Adarpi does have the
Annoyingly, I got the mark.
Yeah,
It's hard to remember who got it, who did it.
Anyone
So,
who
remember?
took a magic
Yeah,
item.
I remember now. Yeah. Yep.
The prince looks at you. What was that?
Let's go.
You blew up half the room. What was that?
Come on. Let's go.
That's nothing else.
You guys, everybody okay?
Dobat just blinked. What in the world?
We're not going to
Ask you
just.
questions. Don't ask me questions.
We're not going to just brush past that.
Well, we're gonna have to. Didn't you guys tell that something left out of here?
Yeah,
Not the
something left
rabbits.
something in the shadows.
So
were
we need to
flailing your
hurry up
stun mace
before it
there.
lets somebody else know that we're here.
Oh, they already know we're here.
I look around the room.
You made sure of that just now.
Probably.
The burnt corpses of these rabbits are slowly, as they slowly disintegrate.
Well, you still gotta check for it.
Okay.
So, is there a door? Because I don't think that you ever said that there's a door. You said that we walked into a room,
Yes.
but we didn't go through a door.
There's just the stone cap, like the thin stone. It's essentially a hewn stone stairway that leads into this square room that was just filled with crates and boxes.
So they basically ran back the way that we came.
And in the center of the room is a lamp. It's an unlit lamp.
Which probably should be lit right now.
No, the explosion didn't hit everything on fire. It was
That's what I had assumed.
So how it worked, a Darpy broke most of the boxes and crates that were down here, and there was something in one of those crates that just went boom. Thankfully, it was far enough that none of you guys were harmed, but aside from a bit of tinnitus, but that's neither here nor there.
Just a bit of permanent
So do you
hearing
want to
damage.
do you want to explain for the listeners out there?
Nope. We just move forward.
Just ignore the mistake of someone out damaging a high level character. That was way too much damage.
There are ways to do that much damage at level 2 in 5th edition.
There are indeed.
Yeah, but we're not min-maxing to that extent.
Well, it's more.
Look, you don't have to worry about that because I said we're moving on from it. We're moving on from it. Don't dwell on the past.
Alright, well, so what other... So, we're in a room that has no exit aside from the entrance we just walked in through.
Yes. And then there's a lamp in the middle of the floor.
I light the lamp.
Wait.
You've been telling us not to touch this lamp this entire freaking time. We don't touch the lamp. I end up searching, and then we release these damn rabbits, and then and then the explode, and then you stick it. All right.
All right. When you light the lamp, the flame comes out this eerie green color, and the room is filled with the scent of like. If I had to explain it, it's kind of like somewhere between butane and cinnamon, but it has a tinge of sulfur to it.
Demonic incense.
Indeed.
He tells us not to light it because it's probably a problem or got some form of demon something involved with it, and then he lights it.
I said not to do anything at first so I could investigate it. I've spent some time investigating it. Does anything else appear, or is it just the smell?
It's just the smell. Well, but it does cast the entire room in this very strange light. Like, so the light from the lantern, like, aside from a Darpy's light, the light from the lantern casts this very strange color, this strange light.
Assuming my detect magic is still active, but what were you about to ask?
give me a. Do you have a? Does anyone have craft alchemy?
I do.
We don't have. We don't.
I think.
We don't have craft skills.
If you have alchemist kit in proficiency.
Nope.
Nope. I just have disguise, tinkerer's tools, and thieves' tools.
Then anyone who would like to can give me a straight intelligence.
Great intellect.
Still getting in.
23.
That. Trying to see how this all works. I think it's just that, yeah. Man, that was low for me.
Almost.
From the light, you find, that's strange. And then you get an idea to ask a Darpy to end her light spell.
Hey, Darby, can you?
I didn't have a light spell.
I did, and I sheathed my dagger.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
As you sheath your dagger, everything in the room is cast in a very monochromatic light. You would recognize this as a form of limelight.
Sorry, what?
Limelight.
That is.
Oh, you guys just don't know what limelight is?
Correct.
Robot. No, we don't.
Alright, so back in the day, they used a
Oxygen, hydrogen.
They
Yeah,
use limelight. It's a form of stage lighting that produces is a very bright light that's very monochromatic though. So, like when
I'm gonna look up an image.
Yeah, when they say in the limelight, they're talking about these very bright lights that they used to use. That is a very it's a very special kind of flame.
Mm-hmm.
So it can basically
because it was mixed with lime.
Yeah, it can basically, but like you can make a monochromatic light from it though, where all other colors are washed out. And as you see that the space in this limelight, you can now see that on the far corner, from like the far right corner from the entrance, there's a discoloration. Like there's a slight change in the texture of the wall that is impossible to perceive under regular lighting or even through dark vision.
No bad points.
I go over and touch it.
Right. There is a door.
I feel like I should have just gone over and touched that area where the shadow was a while ago.
Well, this is a different area, isn't it?
Yeah.
You said before that it was the right side of the room over where the boxes were at.
Yes. The shadow was being cast on that wall compared to where Dobat was, where the majority of the rabbits were.
Okay.
Do we check any more of these boxes just in case there's
Oh no,
something
they've
we
all
can
been
use as
they've all
evidence?
been destroyed. You said that earlier. They were all destroyed in the sun mace.
Please let's not find another rabbit.
They were all destroyed. Something went boom.
Yeah, you can tell from the scattered contents that it was mostly clothing, but it like clothing, shoes, gloves, just like head coverings, scarves, just various bits of clothing.
You
Does
think
this
it's the
match any descriptions of any missing people from the?
That's what I was about to say.
You wouldn't know.
I'm asking the print.
Let me see.
If it matches any report, if the clothing matches reports of any missing people of clothes they were wearing.
Where's my?
You need to tell the kids to turn that music on.
20 plus. They're rolling an investigation. Yeah, his eyes go wide. Yeah. Yes, these are. I recognize a lot of these from the descriptions of what that some missing people were last wearing.
Well,
Well,
now we know where they most likely ended up. The problem is we found the clothes. Where are the people?
Well, considering it's just the clothes, I think you kind of can make the assumption they're what happened to the people.
they were sacrificed.
Yep.
All of them. That was what was discussed in the interrogation. Well, our interrogation, at least.
I think this kind of confirms that.
It's about this time that Bennu, who hops over. I have arrived.
No, he was here already, wasn't he?
Was he? Did I have him?
Yeah.
Do I have?
You had him teleport first.
Oh yeah, he did teleport in because he did bring the baby. Gotcha.
Yep.
He can probably go check on the baby. He's probably like betting with people, or I don't know, scaring the crap out of him because he won't stop talking.
I am a talking baby.
Wait a second. Bennu wouldn't have told me that. Bennu, where's the baby?
Oh, I left it in the capable hands of one of the guards upstairs.
Is baby gonna become boss baby?
Did you make sure you to tell him and to remind him to keep his mouth shut?
Well, you didn't tell me to speak to tell him that.
So what have you been doing this entire time with him? Has he been just running over town? I thought that we discussed this before you went off.
Yes, we discussed that I was to keep him safe and keep him from getting into trouble.
Has he been talking to people around town?
No. But I assumed you had asked him to do so. Had not asked him not to do so, yes.
Yeah. He's been a little hard-headed, though. You might need to go check on him.
Are you sure you won't need
call.
my assistance?
I feel like I might, but I wouldn't want to just leave him up there with random people. Should we keep Bennu here?
That's your call.
That's your call. But I
You're
think we
familiar.
should probably go on through the door.
I'll call him back if we need him. It's not up.
then you send Benu off and we go through the door?
Yeah.
Alright. As you go further down, there's an unmistakable stench. It's
Not me.
It's an irony, coppery kind of smell. But also, like, with the smell of rotting meat as well.
Yep, I think we definitely know what happened to those people now.
Can we see?
Oh, we're heading down. We just smell it first.
Are you going to bring the lantern with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, probably good.
My dagger will remain sheathed as this is still a good enough light source.
I gotta modify. Alright. As you go down, you see the sandstone around you gives way to this dark, this dark stone that has these white veins going through it. And you enter into a cavernous space. Hold on. Activate.
There I am. Oh, that looks very trippy.
Yep.
And as you enter into the space, you hear, "Hey, who goes there?" And as someone comes in as a strange goblin wearing these dark red robes comes into view. And that is where we're going to switch. It's for today.
Alright.
So, Bakari, Mana. No, not Mana. Nobody.
I was about to say.
The city is in chaos. The storm has gotten even more intense as the dragon god has descended in not his full size, but still a very huge form, and is currently trying to hold back Guy Arbitre and Lady Iosis from continuing to fight, while Xanthosis and Lady Arbitre, they are still grappling with each other in the sky above. The city itself doesn't seem to be in grave danger anymore, but you can tell that And this is going to cause a lot of change. He's going forward for the city. You guys are standing there with Hassan, and as you come up to the gate, and there's another individual standing there. From the form, they seem to be feminine. You can't really tell what their race is, but they stand a good 6'4". Lithe build. They're wearing the similar robes to what you've seen Apep and the other people of the Church of Endless Light wearing. And they currently have a sleeping child in their arms. And they're carrying in what looks to be a rolled up tent.
Do I recognize the child in tent?
Yes, you recognize the child in tent.
Dang, they out here kidnapping?
Good work, Hassan. And this is a very terrible day. Very terrible indeed. I do apologize. It is shameful that this is the manner in which we are meeting. I am Bishop Amanda. Hassan's is my loyal retainer here, and I am here to help.
It seems you've been spying on us for a long time now.
Yes.
As he'll gesture to the tent and child.
Yes. Hassan has been keeping a very good eye on you for me. Other than the slip up a few days ago. Do not worry. I am the only one of my organization, aside from Hassan, who knows your current whereabouts, who knew your current whereabouts in dealings.
Well, let's just say I'm still not comforted by that notion. I don't like being watched.
No one likes being watched, but it is...
We can't hear you, Sarah.
Yeah, I didn't hear you come through.
Hello?
Hello.
There you go.
Bakari said I second that.
I do apologize. You were on Apep's radar, which put you on Bishop Maxwell's radar, and anyone who opposes Bishop Maxwell is a potential ally of mine, and I wanted to get it as acquainted with you as possible.
So please tell me why there's so much discourse in your organization. Oh, even though I might have a good idea.
Have you heard of the Black Frost?
I don't know, have I?
Give me a religion check.
Yeah, we rolled the same number, Nick.
I'm gonna use a sorcery point to reroll that.
Why not?
Okay, that's better.
You guys have heard about it. It was a very historical little thing. Way back like when the seven kings were around, one of the kings fought against the Frost Titan and lost. The Long Winter King. They, by virtue of owning the Black Glacier, they did not have a lot of access to outside help. So the other six kings were unable to get there to aid them in time, and so they were slain in somewhere north of the Cthulhu continent, and were and the Frost Titan took over. One of the main organizations that the Frost Titan used back then was a group called the Black Ice, which the other six kings subsequently destroyed and wiped off the face of the earth.
I'm a wee bit familiar, though I don't really get around in the north of Cthulhu that much.
Well, it is my estimation that the Black Ice has resurfaced is through some means or manner, and that Bishop Maxwell is heading it up.
Mm-hmm.
The bishop is a very close king is very close with the King Knox, as they were childhood friends, and it's my precedent to try and root them out of our organization if possible. That the Cardinal does not agree that this is what's happening, and will not act unless his evidence is put forth that they are actually members of Black Ice.
For me, I'm not really actually too sure they're connected to Black Ice at all. But I'll humor you, I guess.
The Cardinal requested that I receive you and see you on your way to meet up with your friends, as they were. When she messaged me, they were in a carriage heading this way. She approximated that they could potentially be allies, but in case negotiations broke down, she suspected that you guys is here would be a good way to help broker peace, as you already have a relationship with my subordinate Hassan, and can be so counted as being associated with my side of the church. I'm sorry if that was presumptuous of us to assume. The Cardinal has a way of approximating information about things.
Let's just get one thing straight here. I am nothing but a neutral party. Do not ever associate me with your church. Yes, I'll be cordial while we're here and hear you out. But it's ultimately my decision of what I would like to do. I don't really have much respect for organizations like yours.
That is understandable. Churches can be just as corrupted as any government group, but it is up to those of us who truly desire to better humanity and garner a stronger connection with the gods, it's to put in the good faith effort and attempt to stamp out the corruption wherever it festers.
Hold your ground.
Exactly. That's why nobody's staying silent.
Oh, there they are. You look and you see a carriage with two large horses. There's barreling him down the road as we switch to the inside. Is this it? Nope. Uh-oh, where's my map?
I see the map.
Yeah, I just switched it.
I have no token, so I cannot see.
I cannot see either.
Hold on, there's a thing I can do. I guess I can't. How do I make them observers again? Go in the seat settings. Oh, token.
Well, with this momentary lapse before things pick up, I'm going to go pour my tea. Okay, back.
I still haven't figured out how to make it so that everyone can observe your character.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it won't really change much, regardless. Alright, so it was Simon's turn. Let me read what Simon was going to do. Alright, so he is going to attempt to choke the cardinal.
I'm sorry, did you say choke?
Yes.
I guess that is indeed a strategy.
Alright, so what I'm going to do, he's going to use one of his attacks.
Oh, wait. Keep in mind there is the cover that I'm providing him.
Hmm?
I put up a mini wall between him and the cardinal at the end of my turn.
Okay. I won't really change the grapple attempt. Just wouldn't hinder movement.
That's neat, then I get his teeth knocked out.
Athletics versus her athletics.
Ooh.
Alright. Hey, Simon, she's still kind of old. So she is an old lady, so Simon's able to grab her and using the wall as leverage, he would pin her against the wall. Does he have a second attack?
He should, he's level 5.
Alright. And he's going to use this second one to attempt to choke her.
Yeah, I was already thinking this was going to be a bad look if somebody came across this, but now it's going to be a really bad look.
Alright, he rolls at advantage because he's raging. That didn't help. But he rolls at disadvantage because he's grappled. Alright, so she can no longer. She is currently choking and is no longer able to use verbal components for spells. And if she cannot escape in her, I think it's her Constitution modifier rounds, she will be unconscious, I think it is. Let me double check. Number of rounds equal to his Constitution modifier. Start of his next turn, it drops to 0 hit points and is dying. Wow. I can't believe he's done this.
He's found a hole in her multitude of armor.
Oh yeah, just grab her. Hey, she's not really blocking any attacks. She's just she's using her toughness to deal with everything.
So it would be her turn after his, right?
Yes. I'm trying to go through her spell list and see what she has that isn't verbal.
That she still has spell slots for.
Yes, that she still has spell slots for. Verbal. Ah, that's all of her spells. And she is actually out of spell slots. Huh. So she's still able to. The fact that it just drops you to 0, well, regardless of how much health you have, my opinion, it should have been you take so much damage.
Well, it's because choking bypasses your general toughness. Like, it doesn't matter how physically durable or well trained you are if you can't breathe for long enough.
Yeah, but for her, this is what 6 times 3, 18 seconds. I don't think 18 seconds is long enough to choke someone out.
I mean, I
Why
think
don't
we.
you just look up the ruling? They should definitely have stuff like that. That says how long you can hold your breath for.
Well, the thing is when you choking someone is a combat maneuver, so I guess what I would say.
This says if a creature runs out of breath or is choking, can survive for a number of rounds equal to its Constitution modifier.
But
it's not the same as holding your breath. Because she's not holding her breath, she's being choked.
Yeah.
Which is a difference.
If she was prepared for it and was holding her breath ahead of time, then she would probably be able to last a little longer. But as it's unexpected, I'd have to go with the basic ruling on it. As much as it pains me. I need to close some of these tabs. Why did I have that open? Alright, what can she do? Can't do that. No, she's not that. Alright. C is going to she's going to drop her staff. It's going to turn into a crocodile, and it's going to make an attack for her, which is all flavor. It's just her swinging her weapon because it still does the same damage.
The staff was the crocodile the whole time.
Yeah, you knew that.
I forgot.
The attack is still at disadvantage because she's grappled. A natural 1. The crocodile goes for the bite, but Simon sort of uses his leg to lift it over the wall on the other side of the wall. That's her turn. She has 0 movement speed. What could this? All her spells cost verbal components. So yeah, that's her turn. That's turn 1.
Is the crocodile considered a separate creature?
Technically, no. It's a class feature for her.
Okay.
Alright. Next up is Nana.
I see what his plan is, and given our lack of success harming her to this point, I- I'm going to infuse his muscles with my essence, and taking the wall I made and bolstering him as I use guidance.
Okay. Alright. At this point, you're going to fill the wagon. Actually, where's the music? Why can't I hear it? Oh.
I still hear the music.
No, I had it muted on my end. Alright. You feel the wagon come to a stop as it rolls around to Simon's
Make
chair.
ready. Your turn comes.
Oh, wait. Before that, I am going to move around to flank her.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. It's going to tell you it's not your turn. Just ignore it.
Oh, it won't let me move because it's not my turn.
Oh, I thought I had that disabled.
It's your turn. It will be your turn next. Make ready. Your turn comes.
Make sure she doesn't have anywhere to get away to. You can go ahead, but I'm gonna check something to see if I can do it as well.
He's going to roll to maintain.
Do you want me to roll the d4?
I mean, he has advantage. You can if you want to.
Look, you never know when the die is going to go a certain way. So he adds 2 to it.
Ah, that was so close to that one.
Alright.
See how close that was?
He maintains. He's struggling. Sees a lot. Now that you're actually up close, sees probably like a good 7 feet tall in her shifted form. But before she was barely over her, like 4.5 feet tall, with her being hunched over.
The things age will do to you.
Alright. See. You maintain the grapple. I guess you can make an attack.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to you? See how quickly things just turn around.
Well, but we're not out of the woods yet. With how quickly things turn, they can always turn back around.
Like, can you make an attack with a two-handed weapon?
If you disengage the grapple, then
That-
yeah, because you
Yeah,
need both
he would have
hands.
to drop the grapple, and that would be stupid.
Yeah. Okay, cancel that.
Slam her really hard. Give her a
Whoa.
concussion.
I don't know. You never know. She might be into that kind of stuff. I mean,
I don't want to find out what this old lady is into.
Alright, he's going to start spinning. So he has to make a DC 13 Dex save.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what I'm going to start doing. I'm gonna start trying to eat her. Oh, I forgot he could do his little spin.
Alright, 36 slashing. It doesn't look like it did much, but it's still something.
Look, that's a grand total of 25 damage that we've done at this point.
It is your turn.
The cardinal her eyes look like you can see her eyes as Simon has her in a chokehold with the hem of his jacket. It's spinning and slashing at her back. She looks kind of downcast. She's going to expend one of her channel divinities. Both you and Simon need to make a... Is it con save? Okay, you need to make a wisdom save. So, let me just...
Yeah, that's not a con save?
Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Ah,
So it's
nice.
10, the DC is 10 plus her wisdom modifier, which is 4. So DC 14. And Simon fails, so he takes the full damage and loses 20 feet of movement. Not that that really matters. While you take half damage of 46 fire. Yeah. Mana takes 8 fire damage and is not slowed, while Simon takes 16 and is slowed.
For the spell?
No, it's a channel divinity. Then her crocodile is going to swing at Mana. Does a 17 hit?
Yes. Probably should invest in a shield.
For 15 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Alright. It is your turn. You see this very strange thing happen as the room is filled with heat. As you look up, in the entire ceiling is just covered in these light blue flames. These which are pushing, like, are creating this hot wind that's pushing against you.
You burn bright, but not for much longer. Bonus action? Drink that last potion. I was at 2 hit points. I was gonna do that. In our time fighting with her, do I notice any barrier around her?
She does not seem to have any sort of magical barrier around her currently.
Okay. Then I'm gonna pop her in the back with one of these.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Number of rolls, 3. Nine force damage.
Okay.
Excuse me. That's probably not a lot to her, but anything helps. That'll be my turn.
Alright. As you arrive, Dave, Alright, so as you arrive, Dave, you see You can hear nobody's. You can feel nobody's mind is very close. You can tell nobody is probably right outside.
Do we still have our mental connection?
Yes.
Link communication active?
Yes.
Okay, then I would have been feeding nobody the play-by-play of what's going on this whole time.
What would nobody do in response to them hearing what's going on inside currently?
Hold on. They just
Sorry.
arrived.
I forgot I muted.
They just arrived, and he wants to know how nobody reacts to Mana's play-by-play. Or, like, what are you gonna do? The carriage just got here, and Mana's been telling you stuff this entire time.
Now the question is, should I stall for time?
I mean, right now they got that bitch choked up, so.
Yeah, and if we walk in on that, that might be a bad luck.
What do you mean?
They're currently choking out the cardinal literally the boss of the bishop that we're with.
Oh, you're right. I don't know. But you might want to do something because Mana just about died again and had to take a potion.
I'm actually out of potions now.
Yeah. Mana dropped to 2 hit points and took a potion.
Which, by the way, thank you, Picard.
For what?
Because that one hit point has been really saving my butt.
Oh my goodness, it's hard to.
It's up to you because Picari, unless you've been telling Picari what's been going on, she has no idea what's going on in there.
Stop. I guess let's try to stop it. The thing is, we're gonna have to deal with Yura later.
We'll deal with it as it comes. What's your reaction to Mana for laying all this and they showing up in front of us?
Like as the carriage comes like closer, he's hearing all this and his head just slowly cocks to the side. Oh dear.
You okay there?
Do I have? No, I don't have. I'll briefly switch my telepathy to Picari and tell her what's going on.
If Picari's face wasn't covered in fur, you would visibly see her pale.
Come on, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
This is a really hard situation.
So you basically tell Picari everything that's going on.
Mm-hmm. As like the carriage is slowly rolling back up, I guess.
Picari's gonna bust into the carriage.
Oh,
That's what happens when you're wishy-washy.
To see, get a good visual on this scene.
Alright, so Picari.
Nobody. I was about to say nobody will follow suit.
The bishop, its masked head tilts in confusion as you guys run up to the carriage. It seems negotiations have broken down. Like you hear her saying something as you're heading away from her. Proceed with the secondary plan. Right. And he sinks into the shadows and disappears. Meanwhile, you guys burst onto the first floor. So, no, it's down this way, sorry. You guys are on the first floor. You would get to the main area where there's a lot of damage, and it looks like some high damaging spells or effects have gone off here. You're not sure what's going on. I'm going to add you guys to the combat.
We need a roll, or
let's see. Yeah, I can roll the initiative.
It is your turn.
wait, if we were all the way over here.
Wait, I just rolled it. Why did you?
I was saying. What did you
roll?
Oh.
Wait,
I rolled a 17. Plus, what's my initiative?
I have a question. So we were, I don't know how to mark where we were.
Hold.
Oh shit, I did something else. I don't know what that is. What did I do? Yeah, my hold thing's not working. Kiari?
Yeah?
How do I... My thing's not working.
You're trying to do distance?
No, I'm trying to do the circle pinging thing that they're doing. I can't do it.
That's weird.
Look at us with our pings.
Okay, so where we were, where our icons were, that's where we were, right?
Yeah.
And relative to the carriage?
Mm-hmm.
So Picari would have busted through a window that's right there. She wouldn't go all the way around the carriage.
You're going to go through one of the upper windows?
I mean, she can fly.
Yeah. Alright, give me... Let me roll your initiative.
Where are there not windows on the lower level?
They're kinda... So, how this... Let me...
Because it's showing windows.
Yes. So, there are windows on the lower level, on the sides, on the second level, on the front and back. Yeah. Because of how the wagon is constructed, it's magical. It looks smaller on the outside than it is on the inside.
Okay, she would have busted through one of those windows right there that would have been in front of her.
Okay. Then...
Which would be on the lower floor, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you would still be on the lower floor.
Okay. Yeah, no, because basically her reaction to hearing them basically dying in there is just immediate reaction.
Alright. So you then let us, as we come back around to the next round, nobody, you've run through the back door. You have to go all the way to the end and then up 10 feet of stairs and then back down.
Do I need to roll initiative?
I rolled it for you.
You should not be rolling for me, looking at your rolls.
Wow. I can't
I'm looking at
believe-
what you rolled for Nick and what you rolled for me.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, I rolled for myself and definitely got higher, so.
I definitely think I should roll for myself.
I'm looking to see where my speed's at. Oh, okay. So we just be dashing.
How do I roll initiative?
Oh god. Oh my god.
How do I do this?
Also, who's this?
Oh.
That's Ikal.
Okay.
Yes, the dead.
And I assume the rest of my movement will be going up the stairs.
Yeah. What is it? Your initiative?
Actually, have we seen where you're a bad guy is yet?
Nope.
As a
Hold on, I have to restart my founder.
as I'm dashing, can I roll a perception to see if I can see any traces of her?
Yes, you can.
There.
No, I'm. Oh, yeah, 21.
Are doing the whole click?
No, you're not able to sense or see any trace of her anywhere.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna finish my turn going up the stairs, so.
Okay.
So I am on the second floor.
Yeah,
What floor are they on?
They're on the second floor. So
Okay,
you
so I
can
can
see the
see
scene
them.
up in front of you. As you come onto the floor, give me a wisdom save. As there is a very hot wind going. Actually, no. Wait, that's only on her turn. Sorry. So you're good for now. Simon.
Should I? Oh, I was about to say, should I throw out Hex, but.
Can he hold it for one last round?
One last time.
Oh, maybe I should have hexed her.
Wait. Why do I have Picari chosen? That's not the target.
I swapped with him. Like, no, let me do it.
Nope, that's not it. And have? Well, that's Bakari targeted. There we go. Okay. And contested. Athletics versus athletics. Request. He's still raging, so he still has advantage. If she does not.
Okay.
Alright. Yes, he maintains it. So unless she can escape during her turn, which would take her action, and she is going to go unconscious.
So he maintains it?
Yeah. He's going to... well, he can't use his either of his weapons because both his weapons are two-handed.
He can sweep her legs.
He's just going to... Is there a way just to make a melee attack?
Yeah, just punch him.
Well, I was trying to see if there was just a button for that. No. Then he's just going to make a strength check at advantage. A 19 does not hit, as she's just too beefy.
She is using that shield to its fullest.
Alright, that's his turn. Alright, Bakari.
Make ready. Your turn comes.
Sarah?
Sarah, can you hear?
Hello?
Oh, hey. It's your turn?
Oh, okay.
You're downstairs. You see nobody running up the stairs as they're recovering from smashing through a magically enhanced window.
You didn't say it was magically enhanced.
I mean, it's still just a window.
Hey,
She'll
no,
go up there.
don't undersell the feat.
She'll rush up there as well.
I wonder, did you have enough movement to get up here without dashing?
I was closer than you, so I should be able to.
Oh yeah. You might have
Where?
like, I don't. What's Bakari's speed?
That's what I'm trying to find. 30 feet, yeah, she can get up there.
Oh yeah, and you actually can get in front of nobody.
Mm-hmm.
and still have an action.
Yeah, it's 20. You would get up to the top of the stairs. So you'd be essentially in the same spot nobody's in. But that's just with a basic move. So you would have
Line of sight.
Yeah, you can see what's going on. Sorry. Why isn't it moving? There you go.
Okay. Is there... So there's nobody else in here, just those two and now an unconscious person?
Well, see, her turn hasn't come up yet, so she's right after you. She's currently you see Mana shooting magic missiles at this old this old cat lady. That cat lady, as in she owns a bunch of cat, but as in she's half panther. And she's currently being choked out by Simon from behind.
I would like to add that she is 7 feet tall and more monstrous than she was before.
Well, Pakari knows all the details thanks to... So she knows that person, bad juju.
So, well, yes, if you're... Yes, because you got that Mana's point of view filtered through nobody.
Well, yes, but as far as Pakari is concerned, is the two people that she is familiar with are currently, you know, almost dying on multiple instances.
I mean, if you look at the floor, you'll see a plethora of health potions scattered about.
Yeah, you passed like 5 broken health potion bottles on your way up here. Those were the nice bottles too, like the ones that nobody dropped.
Excuse me, that was Lucian, not nobody.
Yeah.
So as far as Pakari is concerned, this person is trying to kill them and is bad. And she's kind of just in fight or flight mode. So I'm going to cast on our unconscious friend heat metal on her armor.
Okay. Alright, so her chest plate and shoulder, her pauldrons start glowing red hot. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Then it's also... Hold on. Where is it?
She cannot make the save, but Simon does have to make the save.
Is he touching the metal?
He is currently choking her.
That does not mean he's touching the metal.
There's pauldrons and a breastplate on.
When grappling, if someone is grappling and you do that to the person they're grappling, they do have to do the save.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I assumed that he wasn't touching the metal. If he's touching the metal, I'm not going to cast a spell. Obviously. I assume because he's choking her out, he's not, you know,
how do you think...
hugging her. He's choking her.
Well, you think you can choke someone at arm's reach who has a, you know...
It's not that you don't even have to touch it, it's the heat that's coming off it.
It was applied earlier that she was, like, pushed against something. So I assumed he had leverage this entire time.
Yes,
it's fine. If he's touching it, I'm not going to cast a spell. That's all I need to know.
Yes, he is currently touching her.
Okay.
So you can tell that you can intuit that that amount of heat would probably
Okay.
hurt him as well. And he is
Then I'm not gonna
looking
do that.
too good.
I'm not gonna do that. This is a touch ball. I could. Yeah, that's also a touch ball. Let me look at this. Here it is.
Is he spinning again?
No. For some reason, when I clicked something on his sheet, it played it did the armor thing again. I don't know.
Trying to think of what I can do, because I can't really get over there. And kind of mana's in my way, so I can't really like fire something.
Sorry.
Unless you want to stop, drop, and roll. I don't.
I could try to drop it like it's hot.
I mean, it was about to be hot, but
That's a really confined space, right? You can't climb, like, this is a narrow hallway, so you can't get around people here. Yeah, because that's a door. Okay. Shit. Well, I guess I could do this. I'm gonna create water, and targeting her deal boiling water damage. Because it only targets one creature that I pick, so.
it's about to get hella wet in here.
It's the only thing I can do.
The refreshing rain.
I'm okay, just not do anything if y'all would honestly rather.
No,
Oh
that's
no,
totally
this is
fine.
fine.
So it does 1d6 plus 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 4. Any one is treated as a 2. And ignore resistances to fire damage. So R.
Oh, yeah.
How do you type this again, Carrie? Is it space?
Yeah.
/R space? 1d6 plus 4. I don't think I get anything else from it. Okay.
It's still something. Nice.
Nice.
Also, ow.
Alright. So, you will summon the boiling pot of pasta and pour it over her head.
It's create water.
Yeah. You just pour out the pasta water over her.
Well,
okay, no. Not everything about Picari is just food related.
Because all that water still affects the entire area. It's just only her is affected by that damage.
Oh yeah, because boiling water cools very rapidly, even when it hits air. Alright. Now it's time
That's
to...
it. I believe that's all I can do.
Right.
But would it still burn?
No, it's targeted at one person.
Yeah.
It has a single target. So
I know, but he
It's-
has his hands on her.
Well, it's magic.
Wh-
It's
Yeah.
magic. It's basically like
after
summoning
casting
a
it, I posted it. After casting a spell that deals fire damage or any spell that creates water, you can deal 1d6 plus your intelligence modifier fire damage to a single creature damaged by the spell or in contact with any water it created.
Mm-hmm. So basically, is like if you bless the rains down in Africa and a vampire was there, only they would be burning.
Hmm.
Hey, if she drops to 0 hit points because of this, she's perfectly cooked.
Oh no! I'm sure Mono will enjoy that.
I forgot I was muted this whole time.
Alright. Next up.
Oh, it's an evenly cooked and seasoned.
It's your turn.
Alright, the Cardinal. Seeing that this is probably not an advantageous situation, she's going to have... There's only one way for this to work. She's going to expend her other channel divinity.
Is she not unconscious?
It's at the end. Yes. So she's... Rather than try and fight against his massive strength, she's just going to try and take him out.
Kiara, can you explain what's going on to Seth in general?
He's welcome to join in.
He's probably still at work. He just kind of popped in and said, "Hey, how's it going?"
Does a 17 hit? Yes, it does actually. Just barely.
Dang.
All this damage is converted to fire damage. So...
4.
8,
Oh.
8 fire damage. And everyone has to make a wisdom save from her previous effect. Or take a wisdom modifier. So that's 8. Alright, so everyone has to make a wisdom save. So I'm going to do that.
Damn. If only she did a. She doesn't have verbal spells, so counterspell.
Well, wait. Oh, wait, no, this doesn't count as a spell.
It doesn't?
It's her channel divinity.
Yes. Alright, I'm gonna
So
request
actually,
a...
that does remind me, does Mage
Slayer does not work for spell-like abilities.
Oof. We don't happen to have any, like, hero points or anything to reroll, do we?
You guys have friendship points.
Only the people who trained in the tomb.
Oh,
I
and
didn't
nobody.
know.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Well, nobody in Simon do.
I don't have that, Kiari. I was
Oh.
the one asking.
Oh. Oh. You.
I'm. Oh, it doesn't work on saves. Never mind. Damn it.
Alright.
Sorry,
Hold on,
sorry
hold
I'm
on,
not
hold on.
there.
Can Simon use points on me?
So you want
No.
someone to use friend points on nobody?
I'll do the same.
What would it do?
I think it's just a reroll, isn't it?
Let me pull up the ability.
I don't know. You want to risk a reroll?
Hold
What's
on, let
the
me.
DC?
I have it. I have a macro for it.
DC is like 15.
Oh. Yeah, I'm fucking dead.
There's cooperative. So there's the cooperative
Oh,
ability.
I literally just put it in chat already.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't say anything about saves.
Nope.
Well, you can reduce the damage he's taking.
Reduce the damage by half, rounded out, and immediately deal that half damage to yourself.
Ooh.
So.
You know what? I will spend it on him since, wait, hold on. What did Mana roll? Mana sign. So yeah, I'll spend it on Simon so that hopefully to half his damage, and I'll take it.
Oh wait, are you adjacent to him? It specifies adjacent ally.
Yeah.
Oh, but could okay. Could he have used his bonus action on his turn to use Helping Hand?
Not on Simon's turn because his turn.
Well, nobody's turn, because nobody came up the stairs, and I don't think he did anything with his bonus action.
I did not. I was gonna hex, and I should have, but I was trying to save it, I guess.
I don't think there's a.
I think it's a little too late in the action economy.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what happens.
It's your call.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a little late to be retroactively doing things like that, because then if we had just if we had done that earlier, he would have gone back and did hex instead.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, at the very least, she's still gonna knock unconscious. So.
36. So he's going to take half of 3d6 of 13 damage.
And I'll take 6 extra damage.
So he's going to take. Do you want the 1 point, or do you want to give him the 1 point?
Huh?
So, you said
the overflow.
Yeah.
The overflow point.
So.
No, it halves rounded down.
So it would be 6 to him, and immediately deal that half damage to yourself. Okay, so yeah, you both just take 6.
Yeah.
Okay. And I will be basically I'm taking an extra 6, right? Because I'm still getting hurt.
Yes. Everyone's going to take 13, and then you take an additional 6 if you.
So I take 19.
Yeah. And Mana takes half, so 6.
So take 13.
Yeah. He just you see, there's just this blue flame going everywhere, pushing all of you back. Everyone who also failed to save gets their speed reduced by 20 feet as well, but that doesn't really matter in this case. Though his flesh is burning, and his you can see his skin has burnt off, and you can see the muscles underneath. He's holding the chokehold the entire time until he goes limp. As she is unconscious.
Can I just say, do her goggles come off?
goggles. She's not wearing goggles. It's a face. It's
Oh,
a mask.
right. Math. Okay, cool. I'm gonna remove her eyes.
Oh,
Like her
Because I
eye.
remember correctly, one's a Truth Seeker eye.
No, she didn't have the Truth Seeker eye. Yeah, you watch.
Oh, her staff did.
Yeah. You watch as the crocodile climbs on top of her and hisses at you.
Is the crocodile going to attack me if I try to eat her?
Just eat them both.
Wait,
The
are we out of?
question is, do
Are we
her
out of combat?
companions come in? Since
It's
they saw y'all just run in, they kind of got alerted, so... Do they
Well, that's what
stop you or
confuses me is
not?
because how do they know there's a fight going on in there?
I think they interpreted from the hurry that you guys were in, and the
Okay. Well, is combat over or?
Yes, combat is over. As you see, nobody. You hear footsteps behind you. As you see the bishop, Amanda is coming up the stairs behind you guys.
I need to dip. Good luck.
Okay, I'm going to hold. Does the crocodile snap at me if I try to grab her?
Yes, the crocodile will snap at you. She's saying some very choice words in her native language.
Well, I'll step back a bit, but I will also enwrap her and the crocodile in my ooze. This one isn't like I can eat you ooze. It's more of just I can strike out with it. But I'm going to effectively hold the cardinal hostage. And obfuscate her from sight from the bishop.
Well, you don't know the bishop's coming up there.
Oh, true. Well, I guess she hasn't come up.
Picari is gonna look at nobody and say, "Can you handle that?" and point at the bishop. Just for a minute.
I can certainly try.
Okay. She is gonna rush. Picari's gonna rush to Simon and take out of her bag. She's kind of like fumbling with her bag. You see her take out like a little wrapped something. As she unwraps it, it's like a meatball, and she shoves it in his mouth. And then casts Cure Wounds on him.
Are they coming up the stairs or are they just running in?
She calmly walks up to the top of the stairs where you're standing.
Oh, I was about to say, I was wondering if I could stop her from seeing her, though. I'm trying to see what I can do.
I just want to say this real quick. I was giving him one of my fused foods, which gives him an additional 2 hit points when he receives magical healing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll the healing.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
13.
Okay. Is there a door on the stairs?
Yeah. There's a door right there.
Okay. I will go, before she hopefully sees anything, I'm going to, go inside the door and close it behind me. And just... And it's a solid door, right? There's no window?
Yeah, it's a solid door.
And I will, stand out in front with my hands behind my back, and he's just smiling, cocked his head. I thought things have gotten worse, but it seems that my compatriots actually we're doing just fine.
It is
The Cardinals.
You call this fine?
Hold on. The Cardinals sent me out here to tell you that everything is okay, and it's time for us to make our way to where we need to go.
It is okay. I was informed ahead of time that the Cardinals suspected that she would be accosted. If she did not come out of the carriage first before her allowing your compatriot for you and Picari to come in, and then I was to assume the worst.
I thought so too, but I managed to talk the situation down. Plans have changed.
I apologize. I do not wish to have to destroy you and your friends today. Could you please allow me to retrieve the cardinal? And as you see that her golden mask starts glowing with some divine runes. Give me a religion check.
Real quick, how big is Simon?
Hold on. I still haven't done his hit points back. Let me move you to the side. Okay.
Also, is nobody relaying any of this?
I mean, we can probably hear him. He's right there.
Yeah. You guys can hear it muffled through the door. You have no idea for what god these runes are to. The mana. While nobody was relaying information, you hear something come. A thought come from inside your head. This was too much work. Your plight against the gods seems to be failing. Are you sure you should be the one in charge? And then it disappears.
Trying to use my own games against me. How funny.
No. Sorry, did I say nobody? I meant Mana.
So Mana heard that.
Yes, Mana heard
that. I'm not going to say anything out loud, but I am going to think. You do not know the truth of who we are and the nature of our relationship.
The voice comes back. You could have been one of the chosen. One of the ones to stand by her side in her final moments.
Enough of your games. If you're in my head, you know what I want. Give it to us, or the cardinal dies.
Like, the voice pauses. Who do you think you're speaking to?
Where are you?
Not where. Who? Picari. As Mana is standing there preparing, you see a strange sight. Another face appears on the back of his head. Don't worry. I have not gotten enough of the collective together to vote you out this time. And then it sinks back in.
So just to be clear, would anything in that match what I would know of Dea's sister?
No.
Okay.
That seems to be coming from. That's something coming from within you. You're not sure what that was. Meanwhile, on the outside, nobody. This does not have to end poorly. I will allow you to take whatever you want of the Cardinal's effects. But you cannot have her body. I can sense that she is still alive.
Question: did nobody see the eye in the crocodile?
Nana would have mentioned it, most likely.
I would have.
No, that's a tempting offer. I want the eye in the crocodile.
You cannot handle that level of power. The Cardinal, even in her, with the strength she wields, was not able to sustain such a thing.
Handle it or not, I don't have to put it in. I'm just at least taking something away from you. Not a powerful artifact like that shouldn't belong to a church. You said anything, and that is anything.
Sadly, I don't think I have the authority to allow that.
But you have the authority to let someone die that's of high caliber.
I'm pretty sure she's on her last second's breath. Current point. Every second is wasted time. I'm pretty sure my associates are still.
It's either you can take her, you can take her shield, you can take her weapon, but that eye is not on the negotiating table.
Can I hear them?
Yes.
So you cannot give us the eye?
No. Neither would the Cardinal be able to. Only King Knox or one of his children can grant the eye.
Then it is simple. I'll destroy it.
You are not powerful enough to do that.
When they mention King Knox and the children, nobody literally just rolls all his eyes. You really think I respect that institution?
Respect it or not, it is fact.
I see how little the Cardinal's life truly matters.
Oh, no. I was hopefully talking while you were snatching the eye at this current point.
Get on the page, Mana.
Oh, no, I will absolutely try.
But, I guess the question is, at a game, what's the deal with the shield or the weapon?
Mana described her shield as being able to deal extreme amounts of damage.
We can say Simon's gone and taken that.
But that's it.
Take out the devil.
Oh, the mall is right there.
Lady Severo, could you please produce the mall? You watch as the crocodile.
Oh, wait, no, huh?
It vomits out this large glowing mace.
Oh, I didn't say I chose the mall. I was saying like I
No,
was
it's
looking.
It's not. It's not like it's presenting a thing so that you guys know that she's being for real life.
Genuine?
Yeah.
Not very useful.
Outside of the crocodile's resistance, is there anything preventing me from touching the eye?
Not in particular.
Is my goo able to damage it?
No. There's a large amount of resistance to it being damaged.
It.
Fine. We'll take the shield.
Right.
Then one thing. If I can't kill her, I'm going to. I'll risk the crocodile biting me, as I'm gonna carve a scar into her face. Not a big one, but just one as recompense for what she did to Ikal.
And you really want to die, don't you?
It's very clearly not a lethal blow.
It's still going to do damage to her, though, so it's still technically going against her.
As I said, I'm willing to risk getting bitten by the crocodile. I want something lasting on her so she knows.
One more thing. I would like to know the whereabouts of your Abaka.
Sadly, I do not know that information. All I know is that she is aboard this wagon. Do with that information as you please.
Okay. Nobody will step aside and open the door.
Right. The cardinal is going to immediately cast Spare the Dying on the. Not the
cardinal?
Sorry, the bishop is going to cast Spare the Dying on the cardinal. She's going to step past. She's rather tall. As I described before, she has to be like 6'4", 6'6", somewhere around there. And she steps through, touches the cardinal, and her, the cardinal, and the crocodile slip into the shadows and disappear.
When she approached, Bakari, like, protectively, like, spread her wings and stuff in front of Simon to keep her from getting any closer to him.
It's a shame things got ugly this way. As nobody will walk over and pick up the shield.
Sorry, I had put it in Simon's inventory.
Mana is repeatedly stabbing the area where the cardinal used to be.
Once they leave, unless they have any final words.
They left. They slipped into the shadows. Is what Countess said.
They gone.
Nobody will of course put the shield away and then kneel next to Mana, put a hand on them, or put a hand on their hand to stop them from stabbing, and then give them a hug. I am so sorry for your loss, dear one.
I hate these feelings. I'm going to rest now. Then he's gonna melt.
The rest is much needed. Alright then. Is the carriage going to start moving again, or?
Daya comes inside. He, after a while, he's like, "Hey guys, is everything okay?" That Hassan fellow was talking to me, telling me that there was a mishap that happened inside. Hey, are you guys okay?
Some of us are wounded, but in the end, we should still continue with our plan and still head towards a room.
All right. Have you guys been able to locate my sister?
Not yet, but we do know she's in here. Please continue driving and we'll search for her for you.
Alright.
We need to manage to get out of this sand pit of a town now.
Oh yeah, did we get my son back?
Yeah. You find that him and the tent have been placed in the downstairs area by the bishop. He's asleep.
Oh wait, the bishop is still up here?
No, she left them down there before heading upstairs.
Okay.
Remember, she was carrying them before.
Oh.
As you were sitting there, he's like, "No, Father, I don't want any more bread."
He's like sound asleep.
Yeah.
Sleep, dear one.
Giving him too much bread.
Sleep, dear one. For
No, Father, bread makes you fat.
for your days of safe and armed confinement is now at an end. And nobody will start looking through the compartments for Yura.
Hikari's gonna double make sure that Simon's okay.
Yeah, he seems to be doing better after your healing.
Oh, before I start moving around, is there like anything of Ikal's left that we can save?
All the items that Ikal was carrying are still left behind.
While Mana's still sleeping, I'm gonna carefully wrap them up and then place him in basically a little package by Mana. And then it's a little prestidigitation, but he'll like make a little metallic looking rose and put it on top of it. And then he'll go start looking for Yura through the compartments.
Like the group before, there's not really a lot. There's a downstairs. It's mostly just seating. There's a lamp that looks like a house. There's a lamp that looks like a tree. In the main area, there's in the sleeping quarters, there's just drawers. There's basically provisions for a group of about 8 people who to rest and be provided for about a week worth of clothing and equipment. There's a couple of extra swords and spears in the area, like in the rooms. They're of normal make and quality. There's a kitchen area that has food that could feed about 10 people for a week. And then there's the upstairs area that is just filled with boxes of just stuff. I'll have to let me pull up the manifest real quick so I can let you know what all is in there.
I have a theory. I think I know where she is.
Alright, currently there are 5 healers kits left. Everything else has been taken by the rest of the party.
But she's obviously not in plain sight.
Yes.
But I think I want to get a closer look at that lamp that looks like a house.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll take care of that next time. As you...
Aw, man.
Well, hello.
Welcome. You choked out
Hey.
the cardinal.
Woo!
And I almost died. Don't worry, Picard shoved a meatball in your mouth and healed you.
Thank you. Sorry I'm late to the party. Thank God I sent instructions ahead of time.
But
Oh yeah, no, you did good. You choked her out.
You stopped her from casting all her spells.
Yeah, Simon was like owning that. Would not let go.
But so I guess like as nobody peers into or picks up and peers into the lamp, that's where the camera pans off.
Yeah.
Yo, I will say this. Part of me's like, we should have finished the job because, as far as I know, Simon doesn't get any blood crystals.
I mean, I was talking for a good bit. Y'all could have finished
Yeah,
it
y'all,
any
you
time.
could have done
What do you-
something.
Hold on.
Picari wasn't.
What do you
Picari
think-
was trying to take care of Simon.
Hold on, real quick. What do you think me typing "finish it" in the chat meant?
Oh.
I didn't see the chat.
Oh, we can wind the clock back real quick.
No, it's too late now. Look, we'll just say Picari kept Simon from doing it.
Yeah, Simon was literally
Yeah.
at
Like,
3 hit points.
He had like, from how Keontae described Simon, like his skin was gone. He got burnt.
I'll be honest, if nobody wasn't in a compromised situation with somebody else, if it was literally anyone else standing out there delaying them, I would have done it.
Yeah, we'll just say.
Really,
I should have just telepathically.
really.
I should have telepathically told you just do it.
Well, hindsight is 2020.
Ah, well.
And right now
Ah,
we're in
well.
the year 2024, so everyone say bye to the viewers.
Bye to the
Bye,
viewers.
viewers.
Bye,
I know the
Rob.
view.